What's going on? This is your man John Fortune, your host of the Frustrated Fan Sports Show, and today I'm going to do my 7 keys to getting a victory against the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday for the Washington football team. Now understand this, and this is just a little house cleaning. They have to meet at least 4 of the 6 keys to win the game. Now, in this particular game, I think they can reach all the keys and actually have a huge win against the Atlanta Falcons. So, with that being said, I'm going to jump right into it. Key number 1, blitz every time Matt Ryan is under center. What I've noticed with the Atlanta Falcons is that when Matt Ryan is under center, there's only 2 plays that he runs from under center. That's a running play and a quick passing play. If you blitz him each time that he's under center, you're going to get a nervous wreck type of Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is known to be flustered in games. Prime example, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they kind of went after him a little bit and it flustered him a lot. The same thing happened with the Philadelphia Eagles. They flustered Matt Ryan. When they started getting their hands on him, started getting around him, started touching him, Matt Ryan was just completely flustered and he was quick to make decisions that he shouldn't have made. So with that being said, I think that if we blitz Matt Ryan each time he's under center, especially because he's not going to be expecting it. Not only that, you're going to fluster him very early on. You do it right then and there. Like I said, they only do 2 plays. They do a running play and they do a quick passing play. That's it. His first read is always the guy he's throwing it to when he's under center. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't make any other reads, none of that. So, blitz Matt Ryan every time he's under center. Key number 2, take advantage of their zone defense. Now, we are terrible at playing zone. That's no doubt about it. But they're even worse. The way they play zone is so crazy because they'll give you like a blitz look and bail out of the blitz look into zone. So with that, I guess they would consider that they do kind of like a very weird thing because it's not quite cover 2, but it seems like it's a zone that they run. And like I said, they look like they're blitzing and then they bail out into particular areas of the field. I think we can take massive advantage of that because they leave, just like we do, they leave massive holes in their zone. Not only that, they tend to leave their cornerbacks one-on-one a lot. So I think we can take a huge advantage of their zone. And not only that, probably get lots of yardage, chunk yardage, if they actually do take advantage of their zone. So that is key number 2. Key number 3, and this one is a very, very important key. Spy Cordarrelle Patterson with Jamin Davis or Landon Collins. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because Cordarrelle Patterson is pretty much their everything guy. If most of y'all remember, Green Bay used to have a guy, Ty Montgomery, that they used to use as a tight end and a running back and all types of other little different things. Atlanta basically uses Cordarrelle Patterson the exact same way. He's bulked up a lot, but he's used as basically a running back and a receiver no matter what goes on. So with that, I think that if you spy him, you will immediately take away a whole bunch of their offense. Now, I know some of y'all may say, but what about Kyle Pitts? Kyle Pitts can actually be taken out of the game because he was technically eliminated out of the, I think it was the Giants game, where he didn't catch his first pass until I think it was maybe the third quarter or something like that. But it was late in the game. So, like I said again, we have to spy Cordarrelle Patterson. He's basically their everything guy, and it has to be done with Jamin Davis or Landon Collins. Key number 4: use a use two back sets to run the ball. What I mean by that is you can use a combination of whoever. Antonio Gibson, if he's still not injured by the time by game time, you can use Antonio Gibson and J.D. McKissic, or J.D. McKissic and Jared Patterson. I think that if they run the ball out of this two-back set, Atlanta would not be expecting almost anything, because this will be the first time that I think that a lot of teams would notice the fact that we ran out of a two-back set. And I think that we can actually take massive advantage of that. Should it be something as simple as running the ball up the gut, which is what I think they can do, or if it's something where they can pass, they can do like a little screen passes out of the backfield. They need to run the two-set back, because I think that when it comes down to it, it's going to sit up there and give the defense a big fear in what's going to happen, because they've never seen us with two running backs in the backfield. I think we can take advantage of that. And with that, that leads me into my next key, which is key number 5: utilize play action to throw down the field. Their cornerbacks have been struggling, especially former Washington football team member Fabian Monroe. Teams have been taking a big-time advantage of him. Not only that, he's been getting a lot of penalties. We can utilize that to actually get big gains down the field. Should it be from just catching the ball, or should it be from pass interference? Both of their corners are struggling when it comes to that, and we can take a huge advantage of that. They need to sit up there, scan the field, make sure everything's in front of them, and actually utilize the play action to throw down the field. Last but not least is, to me, the key that might scare people, but at the same time, if you pay attention to how Atlanta plays defense and the zone defense that they run, this will be a key that could be met without the fear of something happening. And that's key number 6. Let Taylor Heineke use his legs. If a lot of you saw that Philadelphia Eagles game against the Atlanta Falcons, Jalen Hurts was able to utilize his legs to get a lot of chunk yardage. And like I said, it's solely because Atlanta runs this insane zone defense. It looks like zone to me. It could be something else, but it looks like zone to me. And they do, like I said, they do this very weird thing where where it look like they're blitzing and they bail out. So, in my opinion, Taylor Heineke can take advantage of that, especially if he sees that there's nothing but open field down where he's at. Now, he could use Logan Thomas in this, but because the way they bail out, it seems like they're just basically inviting any quarterback that can run to basically run up the middle of the field and get as much chunk yardage as possible. I think Taylor Heineke can do that. Now, he will have to be careful and making sure he doesn't put himself in danger and go ahead and slide. But I think that there's a lot of chunk yardage available to him if he go ahead and utilize his legs. Now, those are my 6 keys to the game. If they go with these 6 keys, and even if they accomplish at least 4 of the 6 keys, Washington will win this game 33-23. If they don't meet at least, if they don't meet the 4 keys out of the 6, the closest thing they're going to do is they're going to win the game 23-20. I know I gave you guys 2 different scores, but a lot of that is on the basis of them meeting the keys. If they do not meet the keys, they're going to have problems. Again, there may be other things you guys may feel should be added. What are your keys? Comment down below and let me know. Other than that, this has been your man John Fortune, and this has been the Frustrated Fan Sports Show.